The UK has been hit with the biggest rise in inflation for 30 years amid an already devastating cost of living crisis. Chancellor of the Exchequer Rishi Sunak spoke to Nina Warhurst on BBC Breakfast on Thursday following his spring statement to detail how the government plans to tackle the problem, but BBC viewers took to Twitter in frustration when the Conservative was asked about his average food shop. Breakfast reporter Warhurst grilled Sunak on his planned tax cuts and cuts to fuel duty following his statement on Wednesday. However, many viewers were annoyed when she concluded the interview by asking him which supermarket items he thought were becoming more expensive. Warhurst asked the Chancellor, "What is the one item, when you hit the supermarket, you've noticed going up in prices most?" "For me it's crisps," she exclaimed, prompting a chuckle from Sunak. "It's probably. I think bread, probably," he laughed. "The one that we buy, I'm sure it's now about £1.20 and it was about £1, from memory." When asked which brand he prefers, he confirmed, "It's Hovis, a kind of seeded thing. We have a whole range of we all have different breads in our house. A degree of healthiness between my wife, myself and my kids." Some BBC viewers were disappointed to see the interview end on a light note when so many in the UK will struggle with the effects of rising supermarket costs. Twitter user Honeybee said, "A pointless interview with the Chancellor really has got all his sound bites ready and has delivering them like a billionaire." And some fumed. The performance by @Rishi Sunak on #breakfast was a stark reminder that he does not give a TS for the poorest in society. Even the expression that came onto his face when people on benefits were mentioned. Tom Drysdale wrote, "Good to see the #BBC holding at Rishi Sunak to account by asking him important difficult questions, like what's his favourite bread. It's a seeded loaf BTW. At least he can afford it." Others still were furious to see the Chancellor, believed to be the richest man in the House of Commons, casually explain his range of breads while millions still struggle to afford a basic shop. News, reaction, insight. Ed Kiernan said, "In #Rishi Sunak has houses each member of the family has their own loaf of bread and his mantra is I can't help with that." In that #breakfast interview he came across as completely out of touch. Steve Pearson questioned, where was the tackling of @Rishi Sunak about people on benefits? People who have nothing, can't work, and solely rely on benefits. Where was their help yesterday? Well done for asking. Oh, sorry. You didn't. While it's in zero Nymph pointed out Sunak may have got his figures wrong, as they wrote, Sunak is asked by Nina on @breakfast which supermarket product he buys regularly, and, has he noticed the biggest price increase? He says, bread, a Hovis seeded. Reckons it's gone up from £1 to £1.20. Call me cynical but I don't think he does the shopping. They pointed out the seed sensation's loaf actually costs between £1.50 to £1.75 across different supermarket chains. BBC Breakfast airs weekdays from 6 a.m. on BBC One.